Hey guys, thanks for joining me today for this amazing video in which I'm going to start giving you my top tips for saving money on groceries wherever you live, anywhere in the world. I am not kidding. I have found these tips to be so helpful over the decades, no matter where I shop, no matter where I've lived, what state I've lived in, or where I've shopped at, even during traveling. These tips have saved me so much money that no matter the cost of groceries, no matter the financial situation of our country, I am able to save large amounts of money and still enjoy eating and dining the way I want. Make your budget go farther than it's ever gone before with these tips. But before I get started, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, and beauty all year round. My first tip that I'm going to share with you is that the best sales are on the front and back pages of a sales flyer. I know you get sales flyers. Sometimes they're brought to you in the mail. You can go online and check out the sales flyers without physically having them. Or when you get in store, the sales flyers are there. Well, the best deals are always printed on the front and back pages. In the inside, there's other things that you may be interested in, but the best and biggest deals always appear on the front and the back of the flyer. So if you're in a hurry and you're really looking to see where can you save the most money for your budget that week or that day, look on the back and front, and only look in the middle if you need additional items. My second tip for saving money on groceries wherever you live is to sign up for store rewards for extra savings, exclusive deals, usually limited, but they're still deals. And you also can earn rewards such as discounts on gas, free groceries, and different items. Now, there are so many different stores around the world, especially in the United States. Some of them are owned by the same conglomerates and there are sister stores under an umbrella. But one of the best things I can say about shopping in the U.S. are the rewards you can sign up for with different store chains. And each store chain's rules and rewards programs vary. So you really have to check and see what are the requirements for earning points and how you can redeem those points for savings and free groceries. Some of the best ones in the country are the Mariano's and Food for Less and Kroger rewards. They are under the same umbrella, now under Albertsons. Meijer, absolutely love Meijer. They recently changed the reward program. I didn't think it was going to be a good thing, but I've actually gotten not only more free items since the update, but you still get to load your coupon. You get to load coupons from almost every store rewards program onto your personal account. And when you go in store and put in your phone number or whatever they require to identify you, then those discounts come off. Some stores, in addition, like Target, allows you to use manufactured coupons in conjunction with store coupons in conjunction with your rewards program. And theirs is called Target Circle. You not only can add coupons and discounts to your personal account, you also can sign up for usually short-term exclusive offers. For example, if you spend $50 twice within a 10-day period or 20-day period, you'll earn $10 cash to use on whatever you want. And you also can earn back 2% on everything you purchase, and then you can use those funds whenever you wish. I think it's within a 12-month period you have to redeem them. CVS also has a similar reward program. CVS used to be the greatest in the world, but now it's not that great. I don't go to CVS very often anymore, possibly once a month, even less. The rewards program went from me saving, not kidding, $21,000 in a year and getting $400 to $500 to $600 extra bucks a month to barely getting anything. And their prices are also elevated now. So if you're someone who shops at CVS all the time, or if you get your prescriptions filled there, then I think for every 10 prescriptions, you get $5 extra care bucks. It might be good for you. My third money saving tip, no matter where you live, is that higher price brands are usually stacked at eye level. So check the higher and lower shelves for better deals. The manufacturers pay for premium placement by being at eye level. And of course, depending on your height, eye level may be lower like mine or higher if you're taller. But eye level pretty much means where if you put your hand up, you can easily reach it. If you're passing by, you see it regardless of your height. And they pay for premium placement. So your better deals are going to be found on the lower shelves and even on the higher shelves. And sometimes the higher shelves is also overstock that's stocked. So if you don't find what you're needing and it looks like it's out of stock on the shelf, check the top shelf. And usually behind the other items that are placed in front, sometimes those additional items are stocked as well. Also in the lower shelves, you'll find generic brands. So if you purchase generic brands, that's the first place you should look. My fourth tip for saving money no matter where you live is that special bins and end caps are usually fully stocked and they have a sign that says sale price, but you generally should pass those up because most of the time they aren't on sale. The only time I recommend you check out the end caps and sale prices on end caps is if it's a clearance area, and stores like Walmart and local grocery stores typically will put their clearance items on end caps. And then I definitely recommend you check those out. You can find fantastic deals on things you usually use and some items you normally typically wouldn't buy because of the price, but you can get a great deal. The assortment for those items always changes depending on what they're marked down. So don't go there looking for specific items. Just go there and check it out to see what you can find that will be beneficial for you and your family for shopping. Number 5 on my top tips for saving money wherever you live: the more choices you have for a particular brand, that means the more shelf space is taken up and you're more likely to buy one of those products from that particular brand. So if you aren't familiar with or like that brand, don't be tricked into buying it. And what that means is you can have a particular company that has different levels of quality for a particular product. They'll have a high grade, a mid grade, and a low grade. And all of them will still be by that same company. How do you know? Look on the back of the item and see the brand that is listed. You might see Unilever, P&G, ConAgra, Mondelez. These are just examples. And that's how you'll know within that section you're still buying from the same company. So don't be tricked into buying a brand you normally wouldn't because of the quality or preservatives or ingredients, because they have a variety of options. You'll also know that brand is pretty much the same brand because no matter how many choices you get from that brand, they're still within the same price range. Even if they have different levels of quality, they still want to make the money, so they'll still charge you a premium price. Purchase what you know, and if you decide to try a different product, research it and make sure that it's the quality that you want before buying. Tip number 6 for saving money on groceries wherever you live is that convenience foods cost more money. So try swapping out some of those for homemade versions you can easily put together in bulk and save. For example, you may buy a lot of frozen foods that are quick heats like by Lean Cuisine, Michelina, Stouffer's, and so forth. But you can get those same ingredients to make those food choices at a much bigger discount. Make, for example, spaghetti. Make a large pot of sauce with or without meat, and then make the spaghetti separately. Store them separately in the refrigerator if you're going to eat them soon, and if not, store them separately in the freezer. These things, when they thaw, they easily heat up, they retain their quality, and you're paying a fraction of the cost for making it yourself versus buying them frozen to easily put into the oven. And I know all of us are stretched for time, and you're trying to find ways to easily make dinner when you come in from work. But if you can take an hour to an hour and a half to just decide on what foods you want to have for that week, make them from scratch, and freeze them for later or store them in the refrigerator for use within 3 days, you're going to save so much on your grocery bill. You'll just be amazed and wondering why you didn't do it sooner. The time you take to do it, the hour and a half, is well worth the money that you'll save. Number 7, don't buy scented cat litter. Buy plain cat litter and add essential oils if you want. And also, don't spend money on buying expensive cat litter. That Tidy Cat and other less expensive cat litters do the job just as well as those expensive brands. And they're in the containers. You're paying extra money for the fancy containers that you reseal. If you happen to have bought those already, save those containers and reuse them. I'm going to make a video on that for you because you'll be amazed at what you can reuse those cat litter containers for. But that being said, save the containers, buy the cheaper litter, pour it in there, make yourself feel like you're buying more expensive cat litter. It does the job just as well. Save yourself the money and use it on cat treats, cat food, and other things that now cost way more than it used to. Number 8, only buy items on sale. I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. For decades, I have only been shopping for items that are on sale, and I don't buy anything that isn't. One tactic that's huge that stores use, especially around the holidays, is to give you the items they know you really want during that time at sale price. But all the items you normally would buy that are necessities, like let's say your milk and your bread and your cheese and so forth, if you eat those things, the prices are jacked up so that you'll spend more on those items, and you're not really getting a deal. When you get to the register to pay, you see your bill is actually higher than it was if you hadn't bought those sale items in your normals. I only buy items on sale, and what I do is I rotate my list so that I'm always replenishing those items that I need when they go on sale. And if you buy extra items when they're on sale, then you know you're not going to run out before that sale rotates and those items become available on sale again. I can't express to you how big a deal this is when you're shopping. If you go to a store and you buy your sale items and then you're buying meat that is $10 and $12 a package, and you're buying breads that's $4 a package and so forth because you say you need those items, in addition to the sale, you might as well just not buy the sale items. If you buy only items on sale, you will find that your grocery bill will drastically be lowered. It will drastically reduce, and I'm not kidding you. It is such a huge difference between buying your groceries regardless of the prices and buying them only on sale. I spend on average at any major grocery store or even a mass market like Target, the few times I go there, and I may go to Walmart once a month, I spend $35 to $45 on average. For me to get near 100 is rare. For me to get near 60 or 70 is rare because I only buy the items on sale. And it doesn't matter what store you go to, even high-end stores like Whole Foods and Randall's have sales every single week. So buy your items on sale. And you can do a little experiment. Try it 1 or 2 grocery trips, buying only sale items and leave the other items there. And when you see the savings on your receipt versus you just going there and just buying what is there regardless of the price, when you see the big difference that you walk out of the store with and you have for other things, whether it's necessities or luxuries that you want to get, you'll never want to shop regular price ever again. If you'd like me to make a video explaining how to do this and showing you some actual receipts, let me know in the comments below. Number 9, make your own mail. It costs a lot less money, and you know that's a lot healthier. You can go online and type in mayo recipes, and you'll get tons of recipes for making your own mayo, depending on what you like. Vegan, using non-dairy, healthy oils, seasoned, using eggs, any type of mayo you want, there's recipes online. I began making my own mayo recently this year, and I'm not gonna spend anywhere from $5 to $10 on a jar of fat, because that's what mayo is. It's fat in a jar. I take that money and I buy a high quality avocado oil or high quality olive oil. And if you've watched my video on olive oils, you know you can get those at great prices. And then I add whatever ingredients I want, like a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic powder or fresh garlic. I use aquafaba in place of the water they say to use. I don't use eggs because regardless of who's eating the mayo I make, it's vegan. And then you put it in a deep dish or deep bowl, use an immersion blender, and blend it up. If you want it to thicken and you're not using eggs, then just add some xanthan gum. Add a little bit and it'll thicken up, and you've got nice, thick, healthy, and even vegan mayo for a fraction of the cost of what you're paying in store. It will cost you less than $1 when you calculate it to make every batch of mayo versus paying $5 to $10. Leave it on the shelf, make your own, you'll know what's in it, it's healthier, and you'll be happier, and your wallet will thank you. And number 10, my last for this video, is make beans a staple at least one meal every day, and it'll save you hundreds of dollars monthly. Whether they're canned, dried, frozen, it doesn't matter. They're all healthy. Just make sure you get brands that don't add EDTA to the beans, and lots of them don't. Buy your beans on sale, even better, when they're 10 for 10 or 4 for 5, or even when you find them at discount stores where you can get a case where the case may end up being 60 to 70 cents a can with the discount. Make beans a staple. You can watch many of my videos on the Blue Zones where I talk about how beans are a staple for those countries that have the highest living number of centenarians in the world. Beans are tasty, they're versatile, they're high in protein, fiber, so many nutrients. Do yourself a favor. Make beans a staple, and you will see the cost of your bill decrease dramatically, because you're not buying all these other high-end items that don't give you as much nutrition or save you money. So take these 10 tips to start, try them out this week, and let me know how they make a difference for you in the comments below. Watch my part 2 video on my tips for saving money on groceries wherever you live, no matter where you live, to get 10 more excellent ways to reduce your grocery budget, to reduce the amount of money you spend on groceries, to expand your grocery budget, and to do it permanently. No matter what grocery prices are, no matter where you shop, these tips will save you money immensely. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on saving health and beauty all year long. My name is Julie. Continue to be happy, healthy, and whole. See you next time, and especially for part 2.